Hi, it's Darren from Investor Income. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for coming. And we're going to look at the 5 minutes at the money Nadex trades that I placed today. You can see here what we have is three perfect trades, and it was a very nice day, to be honest. And you can see in a minute here, I'm going to show you how I traded. These weren't 5 minute trades up here, but these were reversal trades. So, and I'm going to show you the reasons why. So let's have a look what we've got going here. We've got very flat. You see my moving averages here. These are different moving averages from what I showed on the other videos, and there's a reason for that, but I can't go through it on this video. But we got the trades here, and we've got nice wicks. You'll see nice wicks at the top, and also this second touch is where these wicks are at the same level, and we go almost near where I wanted it. I then look for a green bar, so I'm going to be shorting this, obviously. Excuse me, I haven't got the virus, honestly. You short this, so it's pumped up, it came back down, I shorted it then, and it came down nicely, and I came out on this bar. So I only stayed in for 3 minutes, but that was nice. It came down, and then it goes to the bottom here, and then we only had, it was oversold, nicely oversold, and we got a couple of wicks here, and then this trade here, and we entered on this, which was perfect because we got a slight wick on the upside, but not a very big bar. I wanted to enter on this one, but the trade didn't set up that way, so I entered here. I got 2 bars, and I came straight out again. Lovely profit on those, and that was that it. Otherwise, one more, yeah. And the other one was here. Very kind of simple to see why I took the trade, and I will show you the entry point if I can get to it. So entry point was on the green candle. Now I actually entered this up here. So what happened is we got the peak. We got a lovely wick on this one, hard sell off, and as soon as I saw it coming back up, I got in around here, and it just reversed beautifully, and I just stayed in that one till expiry because it's coming down hard. So, I mean, that's pretty much a perfect day. I didn't trade any more 5 minutes because I wanted to finish with 3 nice trades in the bag. There were numerous contracts on those. I didn't. Yeah, I don't really like the 5 minutes because you need to keep your average high to make decent money in those because you're coming out early. And sometimes they can just go completely against, and this will be an example. Now, see we overbought here, and you get this situation, you get a wick, and this is early on. If you see the time at the bottom, you're not going to be able to take the trade there. So we go, it's gone higher. You could take this one here in fairness, and you would have got one. That would have actually been a nice winner, but I didn't take that because I didn't like the strength of the move. You can get it where it just continues straight up and never gets there. This oscillator can go a lot higher. So these were my forex trades. Like I said, I didn't trade the Nadex 5 minutes because I didn't like the look of it. So what I did is I took 3 trades, and you can see this one I came out for break even, and these 2 I stayed in, and nice profits. I actually showed, I think this one was in my live trades, I can't remember, but I added positions onto that, and it comes down nicely. Came out, and you can see what I'm doing basically. So from what I entered there, we got 49 down to 15 pips on that one, and 62 down, and so we got, yeah, almost 30 pips on that as well. So you can see almost 50 pips just in these 2 trades. That's a very nice day, you know. It's all gone flat now, and you can see my moving averages here. You can see the deviation that we have away. You know, I always look for deviation. So zoom right out, and you can see pretty much exactly the same setup. I have different moving averages on yesterday, but that's what I look for. Okay, so we can look back. This just shows a trend. So you can see here when we're fairly flat, we've broken out a little bit, and then it's going to come back. Okay, so when we get situations like this, when the averages are more facing down, we've got to worry a little bit more. But it's just my trade. I've gone over the 5 minutes because I had a few requests from people asking me to look at the 5 minutes without trade them. I do trade them. I have traded them today. However, they would not be my preferred instrument due to the volatile nature of just the short time frame. It's much better to let something come out. So if you're taking reversal trades, even though we haven't got the wicks on this move upwards, you go, fair enough, we could have taken that one at the top. That'd be a beautiful trade, but it's just not my preferred style, and you got less flexibility. But it's 100% today on those three, but it's not saying that that'll be the case necessarily. It's a very flat market. These moving averages are long moving averages, and they're just sitting there, very flat. So I was quite happy to take these trades. You got to look at the oscillator and the way the market's moving at the same time. I've given a first coaching session tonight, just helping somebody out who needs a bit of help. So I'm tempted to sort of mix that in with my trading. I don't want it to affect my trading at the same token because I'm a trader, but I'm trying to help people out as well with the channel. And so anyway, I'm doing that. It's just helping this guy out tonight. So we'll see where that leads. I've done a few other sessions with people. So it's something I enjoy doing. But look, I'm not here selling anything. If people like the way I trade, then great, and want a bit of help. I'll help them out. That's where I'm at the minute. But I enjoy my trading, and that's the way I stand at the minute. And the system, you can use other oscillators. This is, I say, my custom oscillator, but other oscillators will work. It's just you've got to have the right moving averages and be aware of where you're taking trades and why. So that's why I do a bit of coaching and stuff. Well, I've only just started really helping people out, but wasn't really expecting. I was just trying to start the channels just to give people a view on how I trade, but it's kind of turned into helping a few people, especially given the climate we're in at the minute. So anyway, these are the 5 minutes. Personally, I wouldn't recommend them. However, I did make money today on them, and you have previously, but you must use them in conjunction. You can't just use an oscillator. Even though I said my oscillator is very good if you just use the wicks. And I'm trying to find when we go wrong. Let's go back to yesterday, have a quick look. So there wasn't much going on. So we've got a very flat market again. So it's very tempting. And here we go. Is that a failure up there? Got plenty. See, this is a flat market. It's been going down. It's coming hard up. So I just wouldn't be trading those. You can see I've already traded down here anyway. And we'll come up to the top here. And we're overbought again. Not really it's none of it's my cup of tea really. So this is an opportunity up there. There you could lose potentially. Let's have a look at this trade here. So we're overbought. We've got some wicks there. A 31 I wouldn't be taking it at that time frame. You could it. Yeah, that would win. Okay, not a great example. That's a winner. Down here, let's have a look. We've got some wick. We've got wick. That's a winner. Not really interested in any of those. Yeah, this is a good one. I'm looking at good trades. I'm looking at where it fails. Yeah, that'd be a winner as well. Right, forget that. Okay, trying to prove it doesn't work, but it appears to work. In fact, I'll be trading the 5 minutes next week. Let's have a look. Back 7 o'clock. I'm not going to be trading those times. This is pound dollar, by the way. I forgot to say earlier. And we're looking over sold here. Wick down here. Yeah, this could be a failure. So if you look at the bottoms, I'll be interested on that. No, that's a winner. And there, I'm not really interested. I don't like that price action there. It's not really doing much, even though it is a winner. You can see here, so we're bearish. We've got a big bearish divergence. Okay, but we're very oversold. So this is what I'm taking trades down here, and we're just going up again. And we get up here, we sell. We take that nice spread there. The 5 minutes, I'll be doing buys only on those, so I might be interested. If I was doing the 5 minutes, I'll be down here. And there we go, it's a failure. Right, this is what can happen. So you get a wick here, and you get a bearish candle, and you take that trade. I wouldn't take that trade. I can't take that trade then anyway, because it's only at 33, so I wouldn't get anywhere near the 5 minutes. So I'll take it on this one. 1, 2, 3, bollocks, it wins. All right, it does fail. Trust me. It does. No wicks up there. I'll take that one anyway. It's the wrong time of day. Right, that goes back to the previous day. Okay, it does fail. Honest. Here we go down here. Right, we're going to find a failure. This is nice, right? This is what I was talking about. Right, so you get the bearish signal there. Perfect. 1, 2. This. So we take on this red. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bollocks! It wins again. Winner. Sorry, it's meant to be a video of me talking. I'm trying to find. Yeah, it does go wrong, honest. Right, here we go. So 48, 49. Here we go. So you could, I wouldn't take that trade. I'm trying to find something where I'll show you where I'll take a trade. 30 winner. 44. I was bullish. I wouldn't actually take that because that the green candle's nowhere near high enough to get back up in. I've got to go through this with people a bit more in depth. So anyone who's got the inquiring about the 5 minutes, get in contact with me. I'll try and give you a bit more help or a bit of coaching, something we sort something out. Because yeah, you got to look at the overall picture. But basically, you can see what I'm doing. Even if you just take what I've just said there, but it's you got to use it in conjunction. It does fail, trust me, and you can be left. Here we are. No, it's in the early hours of the morning. I'm desperate to find one there. Here we go. As soon as you come to do it live, you'll notice. Right, here we go. Midday, there's crap time to trade. There we go. So 15. Bollocks at the win. I wouldn't be interested in those. There's nothing going on there. See, there's no. If you look at this down here, there's nothing happening. It's all dead. No price movement. Flat. You just wouldn't trade that. It's just. I mean, you could. That'll be that's fine loss. So I just wouldn't trade that price action. I'll trade that different bloody win. Yeah. Anyway, they do fail. I think I'm going to be trading Nadex 5 minutes next week. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I got something out of it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you soon.